Hello, Bring a Trailer enthusiasts. For sale is this 1998 Jaguar XJ8L. As a little background story, my mother purchased this car back in 1998 from Cutter Motors in Santa Barbara so that she could transport her grandparents, or excuse me, her parents around town. Because of the long wheelbase, obviously you have more legroom in the back. Now, once my grandparents, her parents, passed away, she had no use for this car, and this car sat for literally 8 to 10 years with no mileage being put on it whatsoever because it reminded her of her parents. Now, after my mom unfortunately passed away from cancer, my father took it upon himself to drive this car, which at that time had about, I'd say 5,000 miles or so on it, and wanted to make use of a brand new car basically. So he drove it around. He was about 72 when he started to drive it, and he put about 6,000 miles on it or so. So at this point in time, we have a little under 17,000 miles for a basically brand new car. Clean Carfax, California car, its entire life. The couple things I will say about the car, I will go over the stuff that isn't quite right. There isn't much. There are only a couple. The first I'd like to point out is my dad, obviously being a senior citizen, has backed into a couple things that we can see right here. Little blemishes, so a bumper repaint might be in order. He also backed into a twig, so that little chrome chip right there has something to do with that. The other thing that is wrong with the car is that the car locks, but you need to do it by the inside. The keys don't work anymore for some odd reason. We have both keys, but they do not lock the car. So the locking mechanism, which is a hole I didn't want to go down, should be addressed if you want to lock it from the outside, but the inside obviously works. So that's good. The only other thing is that this little plastic piece right here happens to be broken on the side right there, if you can see it on the edge. Sorry, it's going in and out of zoom, but other than that, this car is almost immaculate. Extended leather, just redid the headliner, just had it serviced at a local Jab dealership, which I've included. Brand new headliner, and this car is honestly immaculate. No tears in the seats, no rips, no signs of fade, no nothing. Just had it detailed. Gonna go over here, look on this side. Basically brand spanking new. Taken care always at the local Jag dealership, other than the last service, which I said was at an independent shop down here in San Diego. But other than that, it's immaculate. So we'll get in here, start the car up, so you know it runs fine, and proof of mileage. Gonna get in here. So there it is, 16,901 miles. Wood is in absolute perfect condition. This. There we go. Let's get into the engine bay. Now, a couple things that the Jaguar dealers did say: the shock mounts will need to be replaced at some point, as well as the serpentine belt. And then one other point of notice is that I think a critter got in here and kind of had way with the firewall, like I don't know what this is called, the stuff. But other than that, nothing was touched, no wires were chewed. Everything is original, everything up to date. And again, an unbelievable example of an XJ8. So clean. You will not find a cleaner version probably for a while, especially with this white on tan, which is pretty much that classic Jag look. So let's do one more walk around and give you guys one last look. Absolutely stunning car. Really don't want to sell it, but need to do some home improvement on my dad's house. So good luck to all the bidders. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you.